What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be installing Anaconda. Anaconda is a great way to get started with data science and machine learning. It packages a Conda package manager for Python that you can go ahead and install all sorts of cool Python libraries and packages such as pandas, NumPy, matplotlib, and scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch, all sorts of cool uh, Python Python packages. Conda is a Python package manager that allows you to install packages and create Python virtual environments. Today I'm going to be installing Anaconda on an Ubuntu virtual machine, but this will work on Mac and Windows and Linux. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to get that going. All right, so now that we're in our virtual environment, let's go ahead and launch a browser. Now we're going to go to anaconda.com. Now that we're at anaconda.com, we can click on free download. As you can see, Anaconda is able to be installed on Windows, Mac, and Linux systems. So it doesn't matter what system you are running, you can install Anaconda. So go ahead and click that download button. Now, I'll be back with you once this gets installed. All right, so now that you have this downloaded, our installations are going to vary a little bit whether you're using Linux, Mac, or Windows. So I believe for Windows and Mac that it just installs an executable that you just click on and you just follow the installation there. So you can go ahead and do that. But if you're on Linux, then your installation will have gone to the downloads folder. And in order to actually install this, we need to do a chmod plus x. This adds the executable flag to this file, and bam. So now if I do ls downloads, we can see that, but also ls-al downloads, we can see that this here has executable flags in that location. So now we're going to go ahead and run this. And we're going to follow the prompt. So once you get through the prompt, it's going to ask you where you want Anaconda to be installed. Generally, it's all right to just have Anaconda installed at its default location. So I'm just going to hit enter. Once we hit enter, it will start the installation. Once the installation is complete, it will ask you if you want to update your shell profile. And what this will do is automatically activate the base or default Conda environment whenever you launch a shell. So let's go ahead and hit yes. So there you have it. We just installed Anaconda. So let's go ahead and do what it says here and say, close and reopen your current shell for these things to take into effect. I'm going to hit exit. So let's go ahead and launch a shell to see the changes. And bam, we already see that there's that base right there. This means that we are inside of the Conda base environment. And we can say Conda deactivate to deactivate the base environment, and we are no longer inside of the Conda virtual environment. So for this video, we went ahead and we installed the full Anaconda suite. This comes with a desktop application. So let's go ahead and open that application. In order to launch Anaconda's desktop application, Anaconda Navigator, we need to either, if you're on Windows, you will have a actual desktop application. Mac, you will also have a desktop application. Whereas in Linux, we need to launch Anaconda Navigator from the command line. So we're going to go ahead and launch that. So there we have it. We just launched Anaconda Navigator. So since we installed Anaconda and not just Conda, the package manager, Anaconda comes with a lot of built-in extras that can potentially help you when you're first getting started with data science, or if you just like to use IDEs. And so there's a couple different things here. It comes with Jupyter and Jupyter Lab, which is an upgraded version of Jupyter. So now if I launch Jupyter Notebook, it's going to launch a Jupyter Notebook in the web here. And so I could say like new file, new Python 3 PyKernel. And so from here, you can directly run Python. So let's say I want to say print hello world. I can hit Shift Enter and it will directly run that code. Additionally, you can write markdown files here. So I can say that this is going to be a markdown and time series. And then I can go on to explain something about time series or a project. And this is really cool because now I can, add another cell below this and write code about time series, right? There's all sorts of cool things you can do with Jupyter. So Jupyter notebooks are really cool, but Anaconda Navigator also comes with IDEs such as Spider, which Spider or PyCharm, and these are Python IDEs that you can say go through this tour here and learn about how to use Spider. I'm going to leave that to you. Now, one thing that's cool with these IDEs that can potentially help you is it's autocomplete. So let's say I have import math and I want to say math dot something, and you can see here that I can view what functions are within the math library. So as you can see, Anaconda has a lot of built-in things that you can use pre-configured. You can also go ahead and say create our own new virtual environments for Python or R and name them for, say, machine learning, and then install all of those dependencies that we need. So there you have it. We just installed Anaconda. And as you can see, Anaconda is a great place to get started with machine learning and data science and continue to grow. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like below and comment. Maybe even subscribe. But it's been great as always, so you guys have a great day.